What's up guys, I'm back like I never left. In this video we're going to be talking about the stock market. Are we going to have a stock market crash or pullback pretty soon? I'm going to walk you through exactly how to protect your portfolio, how to hedge your portfolio, and how to manage risk as we are getting closer to November 2020 elections, and what are the important things that we need to pay attention to when it comes to policy changes that can affect the stock market. Guys, I'm also going to be going over important economic reports that we need to pay attention to for tomorrow, and go over the top stocks and penny stocks to watch for this upcoming week. All this information coming up. Alright guys, so before we get into the video, make sure you smash the like button. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. If you have any questions, any comments, make sure you drop it in the comment section below, guys. As you can see over here, we're edging closer to all-time highs. From the March lows, we are up 51%, so that is a lot, and we are about to hit all-time highs. So there's been a lot of questions being raised. Are we going to have a stock market crash or stock market pullback? This is mainly because the stock market is currently overvalued. So the stock market is significantly overvalued. We can determine by using the Buffett indicator. It's called the Buffett indicator because this is Warren Buffett's favorite indicator, and this is calculated based on the historical ratio of the total market cap over GDP. So we're currently sitting at 177.6%. So that is indicating a significant overvalue of the stock market. So based on these calculations, we're definitely overvalued. So are we going to have a stock market crash or stock market pullback? You know, we have this 51% move to the upside, mainly due to the quantitative easing that was set by the Fed. That really helped the stock market to recover significantly to the upside. Now, what could affect this move to the upside is going to be the 2020 elections, guys. So we have two candidates. Depending upon what are they plan, what's going to be the changes they're going to be implementing if they get elected in the office, that is going to definitely be the major factor affecting the stock market pretty soon. So I'm going to go over what is an important thing that we need to pay attention to. So the stock market pays attention to fiscal policy set by the politicians. So we're going to need to pay really good attention to the candidates when in the upcoming days, upcoming weeks, when they talk about exactly some of the changes they're going to implementing when it comes to the fiscal policies. That is talking about tax cuts and government spending. So the stock market really likes tax cuts because when the tax get cut, companies starts to make profits and they're going to increase their profit margins. In return, the stock prices would definitely go to the upside. And also, on the other hand, if you see that the tax increase, that is not going to be good for some companies. And also, when you look at the government spending, that is also going to be the major factor. If the spending changes from financial assets to non-financial assets, that can affect the stock market too. And there's also the other important thing is we're going to be looking at is going to be this. And also we need to pay attention to some sectors that can be affected significantly, especially the healthcare sector. Healthcare stocks are super sensitive when it comes to the policy changes that can be implemented pretty soon by the politicians, guys. So, but now let's look at what is going to be the important things that we can do to protect our portfolio. So the first thing we can do is we can buy gold. We can use inverse ETFs if you're skeptical the stock market can definitely crash to the downside, or we can also be using options to hedge our portfolio. So these are the three things that we can use to prepare ourselves for the certain market volatility that can happen as we get closer to the 2020 November elections, guys. So now let's move on to the top stocks and penny stocks to watch for this upcoming week, guys. So we have major earnings coming up pretty soon. We got companies like Walmart, Target, Home Depot, Nvidia, Baba are going to be reporting earnings. We're going to be looking at in detail what to watch out for, guys. So the earnings dates for these companies are listed below over here. As you can see over here, we got on Tuesday, we got Walmart, Home Depot reporting earnings before market open. On Wednesday, we got Lowe's and Target reporting earnings before market open. And also on Thursday, we got Baba reporting earnings, guys. So that is going to be super fascinating to see because the retail numbers have been significantly good when it comes to the previous quarter that we watched. And right now, the retail sector has been moving to the upside. As you can see, we got Walmart, which is edging closer to all-time highs. We're looking at Target, which is also going higher. We have Home Depot also, which is edging higher. Nvidia, which is also making 52-week highs significantly. So also Baba, which is also close to its all-time high. So all these companies have been making major moves. So within the past few earnings that we saw, when these companies are closer to the 52-week highs, even though their earnings reports might be positive, might be really, really good, the stock actually reacts to the downside. So that is one of the important things that I've noticed when it comes to earnings reports within the past few weeks. So that's what we need to take into consideration, that even though the earnings might be positive, the stock can definitely react to the downside, guys. So definitely keep an eye on this stock. And we're also going to be looking for LPCN. This is a penny stock that has FDA related news that's coming out on August 28th. So we're definitely going to keep an eye on LPCN. And also we have a bunch of companies that are going to be IPOing pretty soon. We got HRMY, INBX, NNOX, NGAU, and PAIC. These are the companies that are going to be IPOing pretty soon next week, so definitely keep an eye on it if you're somebody that's interested in getting involved in IPOs. And also, before we go over the important economic reports for tomorrow, let's do a quick recap. Last week on Friday, right before the market closed, the stock market decided to sell off to the downside. Major stocks that have been selling off to the downside were basically in the healthcare sector, the healthcare, diagnostic and research companies, the medical devices. But overall, the overall stock market was relatively good. As you can see, even the energy sector was relatively performing pretty good. You know, Apple was only down minus 0.09%. It was going to the upside a lot. It was all-time highs, and it's pulling back to the downside a little bit. Microsoft, Google, Facebook, Amazon, they had a slightly down day on Friday, mainly because of the sell-off that happened, and they dragged the overall market to the downside a little bit. So, but we still had some strong stocks that moved to the upside, specifically the retail sector. We got Walmart, Costco, Target. They're going to be reporting earnings pretty soon, so you can tell people might be expecting really solid earnings reports from these companies, or they're buying in ahead of time to see if they can have a really solid earnings reports coming out pretty soon. So definitely keep an eye on these retail stocks. I just covered that they're going to be reporting earnings pretty soon. Now let's look at what are the important economic reports coming out for tomorrow. The important economic reports that we need to pay attention to for tomorrow, it's going to be at 8:30 a.m. We got the Empire State Index, going to be for the month of August. The previous period is going to be 17.2. And at 10 a.m. we got the NAHB Home Builders Index. It's going to be for the period of August, and the previous month was 72. So definitely keep an eye and watch out for these economic reports. So that is going to be it for this video, guys. If you have any questions, any comments, make sure to drop in the comment section below, and make sure to join the Discord chat. And if you have any questions, you can ask there. And also, if you want to support the channel on Patreon, check out the link in the description box below, guys. I appreciate you guys. Make sure you have a solid plan before you get in any position, guys. Make sure you have an entry exit plan set up before you get involved. Let's get it for tomorrow, guys. Have a wonderful day.